And this is my top pick, or my top bottom. Top was earlier, top bottom is right here in this one. It's a really, really cool jean. I love that this is the new classic. So this is one that you would order true to your size, and it's that stretch that you'll love. And then the flare, that's fun because it gives you kind of a fun balance from your hip down to the toe. Look at that nice flare. It's not overly done. It's not like, ooh, too much for me. It's really kind of a classic from the good old days of the 70s. We have this in pesto. Remember, pesto sold out earlier in another jean. We also have it for you in, actually this is called olive. We have it in black, and we have it in mid-tone. Now these are also 3 different lengths available, 28.5 petite, 31.5 average, and then 34.5 in the tall. So I know we don't have a lot of these to go around. Again, when a jean from DG2 goes on sale, do not wait. This is the first time at this price, Sam.
Okay, so this is probably the one thing you should be considering, I think, for the next hour and a half that we have left. This is such an amazing value because it wears like a trouser. And for those of you that have a lot of denim in your wardrobe and you haven't tried a flare jean, what you should know is a flare is part of an umbrella, which is all part of a trouser style denim. So the flare, the boot cut, the baby boot cut, the trouser jean, they're all part of the same umbrella. They're all a little bit inspired by a true trouser fit. But what's really cool about the flare is that it's a little bit sexier and a little bit curvier than a boot cut, and a little bit more fashion forward, I would say, than your traditional, kind of denim. And what is cool about a flare is that it comes in at the knee and it curves out. A traditional leg line on a boot cut jean is a triangle. This one's a little bit curvier and sexier. You can see it really well in the black here on Diana. From the knee down, you get this kind of gorgeous 1970s inspired, very fashionable look. But this is a jean you will wear like your traditional denim. So I always feel like when our customers want to look a little more polished, a little more sexy, a little more kind of modern, you opt for a flare jean. Now the top of this jean, Callie, is all constructed like a true pant. So it looks a little bit more elevated than your traditional denim. It has a trouser pocket. It has a little bit of a wider waistband. It has that little kind of cuff at the bottom that lets you know that it's a little bit different than your traditional everyday jean. It's a little bit more elevated, but it is not elevated in price. Today, this is less expensive than our today's special pricing. So what normally would happen is people would see this, if we had this on a Saturday, we'd sell 30, 40, 50,000 pairs of these jeans if they were $39.95. Unfortunately, we don't have that many of this jean, but I want you to look at the corner of your screen. This is a customer pick at $20 higher of a price. So we did not need to put this on sale. We are in our final quantities, and you are getting, this is the least, I think this is the most affordable jean in the 2-hour block.
Oh, I think you might be right about that, which is crazy. I mean, that we do any kind of a price point like this compared to what you're seeing in retail. I mean, it's crazy what a difference a jean can make in your life. And by the way, this is the jean I'm wearing. This is the jean I love. It's just so incredible. I love the wider leg or the flare. See how from the knee down, it just kind of opens up. I'm just wearing a nice little flat, comfortable shoe, but you could make, because of the flare, you could do your knee-high boots and not even think twice about it for the comfort, for the fashion. But I think this is another year-round. Obviously, jeans are not something that are seasonal. That's why it's so. In the past, many of us have invested and spent probably way too much money on a jean because it's the go-to. It's the all-American way. And this jean at $39.95, I did go down to a size 4, Sam, which is, I don't know how I squeezed into these because I am certainly not at my lowest weight at this time of the year. You gotta know it.
Well, you look incredible, by the way. And here's what I love. You're seeing this so many different ways, Callie. Like, you're chill and casual. You look very much like yourself. You're in your comfort zone. You're wearing a great pair of jeans, a beautiful sweater. Erin is tucking it in to show you the waistband. And here's what I like about this. Yeah. You can really see what I was speaking about. A lot of people ask, what is a trouser? What makes it a trouser or a flare? Well, the waistband's a little bit wider. You can see that. It looks more like a traditional trouser. You have the hook closure in the front, and you have the safety button on the inside like a true pant. That angled pocket is also borrowed from a true trouser. So if you have a closet full of basic denim at home that you paid 5 times the price of what this jean is, it's really cute to add a piece like this that has a little bit of a dressier flare to it. There are the double darts in the back. You can just see Erin has such a great jean body
gorgeous on
her
you.
curves, her waist, her backside, her thighs. She's so balanced, and she really shows off this jean beautifully. So you can really see the silhouette. It's not an elephant bell. So for those of you that did a flare the first time around in the 70s, it is not an elephant bell. We make jeans for your real life. We don't make jeans for a fashion magazine. So even though flares are trending, right? They're very popular, they're very trendy. We make flares the DG2 way. We make them more tailored, we make them more sophisticated, and we make them very wearable. And what's cool about our flare, and I say this all the time, you do not have to wear heels to make our flare look good. You can do flats, you can do kitten heels, you can do a lower heel, or you can do a sneaker, and our flare will still look great because you can choose your inseam.
It's so true. And as I stand here right now and as I was looking at the girls, I mean, the jean looks and feels like it's been custom fit to your body. And like you've had a tailor come in and take all your measurements and literally build a jean around your body. That's how they feel. I mean, they're just incredible. I mean, the way they don't, I'll say it again, they don't judge because of that wonderful stretch. And even though this is new classic, I did go down a size and I'm perfectly comfortable in it. Whoop, that was my little bobby pin that just fell out of my pocket. In the olive is the most limited, by the way. We have less than 300, Rock? 300, I think. We have the black, and we only have one shade of blue, which is right there on Erin in the mid-tone. Less than 2,000 total to go around. These are extremely popular. They always are when they're a normal price. But this is, oh, and I have an update. Oh, the scarf just sold out, that 30th anniversary scarf. We still have that 30th anniversary clutch handbag if you're interested in those collectibles. It's a big deal, Sam, to have a fashion brand here for 30 years in a row. Congratulations again.
Well, listen, I was saying the other day, you know, we have some items that have been customer picks for over a decade. And I will tell you something, and you mentioned it earlier, the hardest things to buy, a bra, a bathing suit, and a pair of jeans. We have successfully sold over 20 million pairs of jeans here on HSN exclusively to women who never set foot in a dressing room. There's no DG2 store. There's no DG2.com. This is the only place you can get these jeans. And once you get one and you realize that it's not you, it's the denim you've been wearing, you will be a fan for life. And, you know, Diane created a revolution when she made the first pair of jeans for HSN 17 years ago. And here we are, you know, almost 2 decades later, we are still churning out the coolest denim at the most affordable values. But when we get to a price like this, that's when you need to pump the brakes and be like, what's going on? This is, again, this trumps a today's special price. And you'll see on the corner of your screen, it is a customer pick. So it's not like people hated this jean and we needed to put it on sale because it sucked. It didn't. It was a huge customer pick. So I want you guys to know, and we will make more flare jeans in 2025. We will make more flare jeans in new classic stretch. They will be $59, $69, or $79. If you love our classic stretch, if you love a flare, if you love a tailored look, $39 and change is phenomenal for a true contemporary fashion jean.
100%. And don't forget, we have 3 lengths on this one, 28.5 petite, 31.5 average, 34.5 inches in the tall. I'm in a 4 tall. Kenya is wearing her traditional size. Kenya is an 18, and I would assume you're in the tall because you are 5'10" as well. Diana, who's in the black, she's 5'9", she's a 4'6", and I love this bottom on you. You're in the small, and Erin as well, who is 5'9", 6 small. So enjoy this. I mean, you're right, Sam. This is not like, oh, people didn't like this jean, so it's in our clearance show. That's why we literally have like 1,500 left, and that's it. We sell, I mean, even on a normal show, not a Today Special, we can sell 7,000 pair in an hour.
Yeah, well, here's what's amazing. One of the reviews was saying that this is the best fitting DG2 jean she's ever put on her body. Another review was from a breast cancer survivor who said she did not feel good about herself. And I know many people resonated with Diane's story when she had breast cancer and came through it with flying colors. She feels good about herself when she wears these jeans. These are the kind of things that we take for granted. We think we're making a great pair of jeans, but it really can change your confidence and change the way you feel. And it's not going to alter your bank account too much, which is the best part, because this is so affordable to make yourself feel cute and stylish. And maybe just update your denim. Maybe change up your denim game a little bit.
You got exactly. Maybe it's a new color. Maybe it's a new style. Maybe it's a different size. I mean, maybe you've added weight. Maybe you've taken off weight. We change, but the jean remains the same. And